everyone, and welcome to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby, and joining me is the gamer on the go, Chase, and we are going to be checking out the Banners of Ruin. Chase, this is going to be fun. What do you think?
I think this is... it feels like it's taken titles of a bunch of games that I like and smashed them all together.
I think that that's probably a pretty good thing to think about with this game. As we get into it here, before we get into it here, I should say, like and subscribe. We do Quick Looks 2 times a week here on YouTube. A lot of fun, and we would love for you to be here for it, so please do so. Chase, what the hell is Banners of Ruin?
I don't know, but that bear's looking at me funny.
Do you want to be a mouse or a bear?
I mean, is that even a question?
Or do you want to be? Or do you want to be?
Oh
two
no!
bears?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
Or do you want to be?
Well, that's a little less scary. Okay. While you figure out if you're a mouse or a bear, that sounds like a sexual orientation kind of thing. Why don't I tell you a little bit more about this team? This game is made by MonteBearo Studio. I think this is their first game. It's the only one they've got on Steam. And this game, so it looks like it's a development team of 2 mainly, with a third sound designer composer that works with them. This thing is currently $20, but if you get it right now or whenever right now is, it's on sale at the moment. And this game is on PC, it's on Mac, it's on Linux, and it's on Switch. It also came out a while ago. This is July 2020 game, and the Switch version came out in July of 2021. So Bobby, how did you hear about this game?
I saw it advertised on Steam quite a bit, and I almost pulled the trigger on it, but I was like, you know what? Like, Chase and I have a few games seemingly that are like deck building, run-based games that we're juggling right now, and everything looked pretty positive on it. I was just like, do I dare add another one of these into it? And I had it on my wish list. And then it hit sales during the holiday, and I got it on Epic because they had that extra $10 coupon, so I got it for a pretty good price. And I think it's cool. Like, I really like the art style on it. People seem to be pretty positive overall for it. So the game itself that we're going to be playing deals a little bit more with... It does have deck building, as you can see here. We've got all these cards that we're going to be going into, but you do have 2 characters, and it deals with lanes also when it comes to this sort of thing. But it gives you 3 choices in the campaign that we're on. So this run is allowing you to see 3 choices before you get into combat. So this is, I guess, like the story beats, right? So the tunnel walls are going to be blocked. We can't get down them, so we have to go through the Forgotten Tunnel, which is going to be combat. And that's great for this quick look. You emerge from black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks where the devils do come from. And it does some story beats like that. So I have not put a ton of time into this, and I'm going to do my best to try and get you up to speed on the mechanics here, because I know that you are a lot more versed in deck building and these types of games than I am. So I think once you get a handle on what the game's asking us to do, you'll probably be able to throw in some of your strats a little bit more.
Okay. Man, I can't get over the mouse and bear thing. It's giving me like a Rocky and Bullwinkle kind of thing of moose and squirrel. I'm sure if anybody listening to this probably doesn't even know who Rocky and Bullwinkle are, and that makes me sad.
So this has your standard fare when it comes to things that you could expect. You've got your draw pile, you've got your discard pile. On your character, you've got your health, but you also have your block here.
Okay.
Light armor, so start combat with 6 and you gain 1 stamina every turn. That's what our bear has. And then medium armor, so the mouse has more armor than the bear because he's smaller, start with 14. So you don't get any more stamina there. You do have your cards down here, your skill cards that you'll be using. You can see what is required of each one. So some of these are going to require willpower and I think stamina is what the terminology there for it. The other piece to note is, I'm trying to see if there's like a way to pull. Yeah, there we go. If you hover over your enemies, you can see their intentions. So beneath them, you've got what they're going to be doing and for what damage. So they're each attacking, and they're going after Big Bear here. So Bear is on this lane, on that side of the lane, being targeted by these two enemies. And I can click between either character and get them ready to go for... So if I want to use these cards on Bear, I can. And you can see that this changes here in the center. This is your special ability that I can use. So each character has something that I can trigger that will use up their will on this turn. So it costs 1 will if I wanted to bring up one of these. So remove all stacks of damage and gain 3 per stack removed. So if I've got a lot of shit happening to our bear, I can clear the deck from him and then give him some more shield from that. Okay. Where our mouse friend here, for each hit in your next attack, you're going to gain 3 charges. And that's his whole engine, is building up charge.
Okay.
When he's fighting. So let's figure out what we can do. Like, I know that Bear's being attacked. I need to get the bear out of harm's way, and that's one of the things that I can do with this withdraw card. And I can move them to another position. So not only am I going to move them, they're going to get more of their armor built up too. So I'm going to figure out.
Can you play any card on any character?
Yep. Okay. Certain cards. So you'll see, like, certain things will highlight and do differently for different characters. But
okay. Because what was the game? We played another one of these where you had a couple of characters and the decks, like, you could only use specific cards on specific characters, and that felt kind of
Rogue Book.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. So now that you've moved your bear to this back row,
yep,
those things aren't attacking anything; they're just attacking thin air.
Yeah, we're not taking damage now. If I remember this correctly, because I've tried to do a few little practice runs on here, like, Bear is not going to take damage because we moved him out of harm's way. So we can go in and start to attack. The other thing that we could do is I could have kicked one of these away. So if I would have moved this rabbit back here with kick, it no longer would be attacking in that area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select our mouse, and I'm going to start to strike. We've taken away 5 of their armor. I don't need to take cover, but I can deal... This is the front rank, so we should be applying more damage as well because they're up front.
Yeah,
which we did.
That mouse is dead.
So I don't think Bear has anything else to do. Yeah, we'll just end the turn. So opponent goes. We evaded their attack, so now it's our turn, and we can do all kinds of other things. So this, again, they're now going for Bear, so I would need to figure out a way to get rid of him. We can, or just deal with adding more.
So he's only hitting that specific spot. So
yeah, but you can.
Okay, I see.
You see how Bear's highlighted when I go over him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could build up some guard on Bear, which I might need to do. Or I can work on this here.
Is your armor just for... Does your armor come back at the end of this battle, or does it stick around between battles?
I think armor comes back. I think health does not, if I remember correctly.
Because he's only doing 6. Like, at this point, you could probably prioritize just doing damage and killing this guy and not worry about the armor if that's coming back.
Right. So if I go to Bear, he's got his abilities. He's bleeding. He's almost gone. I don't think there's anything else I can do there. So what I'm going to
throw extra guard on Bear, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Bear's got extra guard. We'll end the turn. We are going to see him come through. Oh, we have bleeding on him, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a lot of bleeding damage.
So we got Florence, and we get a gain a card. And now we can enter into the city. Hatch door, and we go into it. And we have no choice but combat.
Do you get more than just 2 characters in your party? It looks like there's a lot of slots on the left side.
Eventually, yeah, you will. Okay. So we're going into the city for the first time. We'll probably meet some people here. Same thing.
Yeah.
Bears.
You met 3 people. They're all pretty pissed at you.
They don't like this at all. Bears being attacked the most. Deal damage, withdraw. So that's going to take cover. I'm going to get bear out of here again.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move bear over here once again. I'm going to take this and do
now you probably
damage.
So you could still do damage with bear even though he's in the back row, right? Like you could use like you could use one of those strikes with bear. We'll see. There's no undo here, is there?
No.
Okay, because wouldn't you have wanted to do the strike with bear and then let Vanguard with the mouse because the mouse is in the front line?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
We screwed up, unfortunately.
Well, no. You could have still killed that mouse because it still does damage. Vanguard does damage. It just does more damage if you're in the front, right?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, what was that longsword? That looks, that's really helpful.
Bear with the long sword.
Heck yeah.
So that's one of the things, like, so that would be, bear has a long sword equipped, mouse has a hatchet, so when I click on mouse, he can only use the hatchet. Bear cannot.
Oh.
Because bear doesn't have a hatchet.
Okay, so there is...
some specific.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's got bleed on it. Who are they going after? The mouse? Can't really move him. Let's put some extra shield on him. And we'll just put shield on bear.
Sure.
Or I can put on mouse, can I? There we go.
No, yeah. Is there any... like, once you get through your deck, do all those cards go back into your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're bleeding, which sucks.
Yeah.
So I got rush I can do, and that should take out him. Nope. Okay. And he's going for mouse. I could just kick him out of the way, because I don't think I'm going to be able to stop him. So let's just do that. We'll kick you, and I don't have to worry about it. Call that a turn.
Sure.
Just the bleeding.
But bleeding's gone now. It goes away.
Yeah,
after...
it fell off.
Okay, like it's got stacks. I see.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get rid of guard and use this momentum for him. So now he's got that. The next time this character attacks, for every attack and a multi-attacker, damage is increased of stacks of charge. So we're gonna do quite a bit here with him. Well, I got bear that can do the long sword attack, and then I can do strike with mouse, and that takes care of him.
And that did more damage than the 5 because you had the charges on it. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab a card instead of the florins here. Preparation.
When they say rank, do they just mean like the columns?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is pretty good because everybody will get that here, and then we'll get the florins also.
Here's a dumb question: is that what rank and file means? It's like these. I
think
ranks the columns and files the rows.
I think so.
Oh God, this is a Phoenix Down moment. I'm pissed off.
You recognize them from blacksmith, they'll do trouble, but you'd rather not. Discards a random combat, investigate, spawns drunken guards. So there's things that we can do here. I'll grab this one and then we'll probably wrap it up after this.
Okay, I just looked it up and that's exactly what rank and file means.
Okay.
Okay.
So
learn something new every day.
Do we want to loot this poor thing, or do we want to defend them and choose a skill?
Let's defend them. Let's be nice.
Okay.
Let's show our honneur.
Thank you, strangers. Please take something from my wares. Oh, okay, we get a card. Deal weapon damage +8. That feels pretty good.
Nice.
Takes 3 though.
Yeah, we don't even have a way to get 3 right now, do we?
Yeah, no. I'll just grab the one that I know I can use.
Okay.
So, drunken guards again. We'll get 300 florins. I think I'll go with the XP.
Oh, so your characters also level up over time?
They do. They get new skill sets after that. So we're at 450 at 500. So if I come over here to them.
And do those... Is there any permanence to this game? Like, does that XP carry over to the next thing, or
I haven't gotten that far into it.
Okay.
So I don't know for certain. But you can equip different items on them. You can have stash.
Can you rename them?
Cannot.
Okay. That's too bad.
Cannot rename it.
That's too bad.
But
because this would have made a really good casual Monday if we could rename the bear Bobby and the mouse Chase.
I know. But I can't. You can. So if I really wanted to, like, I could take this medium armor to the bear.
The
light armor on the mouse.
That's cool. Oh, and it changes the...
Yeah, and I could give
That's nice.
The bear the hatchet if I wanted to.
Sure. Why don't you try that for a match? Just see how it looks.
Okay. And then I haven't even unlocked stuff with combat positions yet, too. So, like, there's going to be... Oh, yeah, there it is. So, like, this is where they're going to start.
Okay, yeah,
so I can choose.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Like, Suikoden does this. You get, like, a team you get a team of 6, and you can put them in, like, a front row, back row situation. And some characters, are archers, so you want to put them in the back row, versus some characters are, like a wolf thing that only can hit people can only hit from the front row, and then you have some characters who can hit from both, but they do more damage if they're in the front row because that's where you get more of your attack in.
Yeah. So this is going to, at the end of this, the character gains equal to the stacks of fury. I don't think we want to use that one quite yet. I don't have the longsword either. Who are they attacking here? They're all going for bear? Oh, mostly bear. A little bit of me.
Okay. So you probably want to vanguard with mouse.
Yep. And they're all the same, so I'll just take... Who's attacking me? Okay, so we've got that now.
And you should be able to kill him with a strike, right?
Yeah. Alright, he's gone, so they're going for bear. I also got the armor there, so if I click on him... I'm just going to put that on him. Let him take it.
Yeah.
They're not going to do any bleed damage.
Yeah, and then you can strike with mouse and hatchet with bear.
Yep.
Bear has the hatchet now.
I used up 2 on him, though.
Oh,
so
okay. Okay.
So the only thing I could do is just strike again, which I'll strike him.
Got it. I see. Okay.
And we'll wrap that up and let them go. Bear takes the hits, no problem. They did get 3 more allies. Yeah, their defense is going up.
Okay.
So who are they going after? Is it me this time? It is me.
There's your longsword.
There is my longsword. So if I do this right, I'm going to play momentum card. I'm going to get rid of guard here. That's going to up that. So now that I've got, for each hit in your next attack, you gain 3 momentum and remove 1. So I've got a charge.
Mm-hmm.
I can probably take him out.
Yeah. Man, look at that.
There we go. Alright, so he's gone. And then longsword.
Longsword doesn't matter as much anymore, but it'll still do damage. And then you could kick with bear even. Just kick that guy to a new... Okay.
And then we don't have anything to worry about here.
Bobby, this seems good.
It is. It's really cool. And like we're just scratching the surface of it, man.
But here's the question, and it's a rough question. It's an unfair question.
Yeah.
We've already got Slay the Spire. We've already got
Yeah.
Inscription. We've already got
Yeah.
Fights in Tight Spaces. We have a lot of games that do this kind of thing. Roguelike deck builders. There's a shit ton of them, and they're all pretty damn good.
Yep.
And the question is this one good enough to be in that rotation? and
you know,
and it's such an unfair question. Like it should just be, hey, this is a great game, people should go play it. But when there are so many kinds of games like this that are all really, really good, like at this point, people know Fights in Tight Spaces was our game of the year of 2021. Are we ever going to play this when we could just play Fights in Tight Spaces? In the same, like we're on Steam here. Like we could just load up Fights in Tight Spaces right now.
Right. I don't disagree with you. I think that a lot of the things that I read about this was, hey, this could be one of those games, but like I've got this game also. Like I've already got this one, right? So it's a situation of like, do you fit a game in like that? And people were like, hey, it's a really short game, maybe not worth the money because of that, which is a stupid thing to say. Anyway, I held off on this game because of those reasons you listed. Like we had those other things, but I saw it for a price. I've loved the art style. I thought the RPG element seemed really cool, and like that's what we have here. So like you have the choice that we just upgraded, by the way. We leveled up.
Okay.
So we can upgrade our stamina or our will. Which would you prefer to do?
I think we have more cards that use stamina right now, so that's probably the best way to do it.
Stamina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we get to add a card into our mix with him. So you deal weapon damage times for every stack of Winded. I don't know if I have anything with Winded yet.
I don't think so.
And then entrench all units on the front rank gain 1 entrenched while this target has any shield they cannot be moved when the reduced. Okay. And then Plague Doctor whenever the character receives damage from poison a random ally gains. Well, you know what? That doesn't cost anything. I'm just going to grab that one for the hell of it.
Cost will.
And then we can upgrade our little mouse here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him, because he has that ability to stack his charge.
Sure.
So I think that would be better for him. Ooh, throwing daggers. Next turn, every card drawn by preparation deal 10 damage to a random opponent. At the start of each turn, draw an additional card for every stack of ticks down by 1. Lose all stamina, gain twice that amount in charge.
Eager Strike seems pretty good.
Yeah. Let's do Eager Strike. And that's how that would go. So there's a hidden gem that comes up now. You can spot a treasure. I'm just going to grab that to show you what this would look like. So we can upgrade a card here if we want to.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah. It's again, like these other games, it has this kind of system on it, which is, I love this system. I think it's great to be able to upgrade cards.
So we can add, it looks like this is going to let us add bleed to any of these. So that's what the upgrade here is.
Nice.
So we can just drag that to this here. So if I wanted to on our...
Can you put it on guard? Like, no. You can't do that, right? Like, you wouldn't be able to guard and apply bleed to a enemy. That'd be ridiculous.
Well, it looks like we just did.
Did you?
Trying to find out where it's at. I mean, I put it on there. Where'd it go?
I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, you can extract tokens. There it is. It's on. Is it on Sharpened Blades, or did you already have it? No, that already had the bleed thing.
Where'd it go?
Click that top box there. It says toggle between cards with or without upgrades.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it's got it on there.
Huh. Does it apply 3 bleed to your character, though, since you're also adding the guard to that? I don't know.
Probably.
That's weird. Interesting. Okay.
I'll put on this hatchet just for the sake of this here. That's kind of how this game is. Like, I would like to explore it more. I think a quick look again might be a rough way to do that. Yeah. But
I mean, hey, this might be something we play on a casual Monday. You know,
where 100%.
Where we usually play strategy kind of turn-based games like this every Monday at 10:30 p.m. Central on twitch.tv/The Casual Hour. You can come join us and watch us play games like this. You know, I don't want to rag on this game too much because it does seem pretty darn good, and I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to download this after the quick look. But I also feel like this is probably just going to end up on the pile with all the other kinds of games like this that I have. But I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I want to give the developer my $20.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the art style for me is really,
Sure.
I've brought that up a few times. I really like the way the art looks. It's got a tone to it for sure that I dig. I like this 3-card system, like pick your path, kind of choose your own adventure. I think that's a neat way of presenting that. It's again mechanically dense, so I got to figure out how some of those things work, a lot like we did with a game like Monster Train. But as we mentioned, we play games like this all the time. Chase did a good job of teeing that up, and maybe we'll play more of that in the future. But I'll say thank you, Chase, for checking this out, and let me know on future episodes if you've stuck to it and what you think of it.